Hey everybody, I'm Joshua Finkel. I'm the director and choreographer of Into the Woods, and I also head up the musical theater emphasis here at California Lutheran University. Well, we are in our final few weeks before we open one of the biggest shows we've ever done here at CalLU, and it'll be playing the Share Forum Theater at the Civic Arts Plaza in Thousand Oaks, April 30th through May 3rd. And so what we're going to give you here is kind of a little preview of all the processes that are going on as we do our publicity shots today, go into rehearsal, and give you a little tour of the process of Into the Woods. What's very unique about this particular production is that we are using a combination of realism and sort of Asian theater and puppetry to accomplish some of the special effects. So we will have a lot of funky stuff that happens with, almost like they did in Julie Taymor's production of The Lion King, a lot of puppetry that will help represent what's going on emotionally and in the story, as well as really, really clever use of the set for special effects, and actually probably done in a completely different way than it's ever been done before. This whole beautiful design will eventually turn into this. This is what the set will look like. In the front will be kind of a pop-up book of our various houses, the house of Cinderella, the house of Jack and his mother, of Jack and the Beanstalk with his cow, and over here the house of the baker and his wife. And then when we go into the woods and those houses magically disappear through, I won't give you away how it's going to happen, but this is this beautiful set that Tori designed as we're left in this dense and magical wilderness of the woods, full of mystery and wonder and surprise. So let's go around a little bit, and we're going to meet the different costume heads. What's happening right now is the actors are prepping for their photo call. They're building stuff in the scene shop, and Lolita Ball is working wonderful, wonderful magic in the costume shop as she designs the show.
Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more, and we're done. We want more, we've had none. We've got three. We need one.
Well, I am here with one of the anchors here at CLU, who is just a master at what she does. She heads up all the wardrobe and the makeup here. This is Lolita Ball. She's fantastic, and she's the designer of Into the Woods, and took my concepts, and we kind of did some research together based on ideas and pictures, and she brought it all to life. So, Lolita, tell a little bit about, what you had to do in terms of, how you did your research and what you drew from and things like that, and how you went about deciding color palettes and stuff.
Well, the research for this particular show, I went back to actually to the Brothers Grimm fairy tales, and the last turn of the century illustrators who did such a wonderful job with the fairy tales, like Rackham and Goebel and a bunch of others. So some of the actually I got that through the set designer, who had also used those as inspiration for her designs. So originally that came from there, but then we went also to the folk costumes of European nations for inspiration for some of the peasant characters, for some of the lower class characters, and finally we chose Renaissance for a lot of the more elaborate costumes, mainly for the reason that some of the costumes are easier to find because we can't obviously build this huge a show just by ourselves with our, budget, staffing, and so on, and time limitations. So we were looking for a period that would suit that fairy tale look and also be doable.
So Lolita not only is in charge, as I said, of wardrobe, but she's also in charge of makeup, and she's doing all the mask work and everything else. She's a one-man band. She's amazing. And so here the actors are making themselves up for the first time in anticipation of the publicity shoot. So you could just get a sense of Amanda is making herself into the beautiful witch after she transforms from the ugliness. Cinderella is her smudged self, and finding a way to adjust and fix the headdress. And everybody working and getting made up by wonderful members of the makeup class and the makeup crew.
Agony, misery, though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind. high, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach.
So this is actually a wonderful and exciting moment. This is when we're shooting our publicity stills that will be going with all the press releases as we promote the show, and also any reviews that we get in the paper. They'll be using these shots that we are setting up behind us. And we're here on the CLU campus, which is an ideal setting because there's so many beautiful woods here in the sort of open quad area where they do the Kingsman Shakespeare Festival in the summer, and where we all get to walk by and enjoy every day. So we're seeing our actors for the first time in costume and putting them into a mock-up of what would be we have on stage as the woods, and we're capturing what we best we can with the different relationships in the show and promote them as we release the various promos and press releases.
Into the woods! Into the woods!